Hey, it's Edward. And have you ever asked yourself what really separates billionaires from everyone else? Is it hard work, luck, or something else entirely? Well, today you're going to learn the surprising hidden mindset secret behind billionaire success, something rarely discussed openly. When we think about billionaires, names like Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and Jeff Bezos come to mind instantly. But what if I told you that these incredibly successful people share a simple but powerful mindset trait that's almost always overlooked? Stay with me, because once you understand this secret, it can completely change your financial trajectory. Let's dive straight into the mindset secret. Billionaires consistently think in decades, not months or even years. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't long-term planning just common sense? Sure, but billionaires take it to an entirely different level. They strategically think about their goals over a span of 10, 20, even 30 years into the future. But here's the twist. Why exactly does this ultra long-term perspective make such a massive difference? To answer that, let's quickly look at Jeff Bezos. When Bezos founded Amazon, he didn't plan for quick profits. Instead, he laid out a vision spanning decades. While competitors chased short-term profits, Amazon strategically invested in growth, infrastructure, and customer trust, taking consistent losses for years. This patience paid off massively. Today, Amazon is one of the most valuable companies in the world. But here's a surprising question most people never ask. How can thinking too short-term actually sabotage your financial success? The answer might shock you. Short-term thinking leads to impulsive decisions, missed opportunities, and constant frustration. It's like trying to build wealth on quicksand. Every small setback feels like a disaster, pushing you further from your goals. Imagine this, you're investing money hoping for rapid returns. But when the market dips, panic sets in. You sell immediately to avoid losing more money. Sound familiar? Billionaires, however, react differently. They see temporary setbacks as mere bumps on the road to success. But how do they maintain this powerful long-term perspective without getting discouraged or distracted? Well, billionaires rely heavily on one key strategy. They create incredibly detailed, compelling visions of their future. You see, most people set vague goals like, I want to be rich, or I want financial freedom. But billionaires describe exactly what their ideal future looks like, down to the smallest detail. What exactly is their daily routine? Where do they live? How do they spend their time? Let's put this into perspective. Elon Musk famously set an incredibly specific goal: colonizing Mars. He didn't just vaguely dream of space exploration. He visualized building rockets, establishing colonies, and detailed what life would look like there. By visualizing this detailed future, Musk's brain was wired to make it a reality. This vivid clarity is precisely what fuels unstoppable determination and laser-focused decision-making. But let's pause for a moment, because here comes something even more surprising. Billionaires don't just visualize success, they vividly visualize potential failures too. Yes, you heard that correctly. They intentionally imagine worst-case scenarios. But why would anyone focus on failure if they're trying to achieve success? It sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's the powerful reason behind it. Visualizing potential failures helps billionaires anticipate obstacles and prepare effective solutions in advance. It actually removes fear and uncertainty because they've already mentally rehearsed the toughest situations. By doing this, they become incredibly resilient and prepared. Think of it this way. It's like rehearsing before a big performance. You anticipate every possible mistake, figure out how you'd handle it, and when you're finally on stage, nothing rattles you. This mental rehearsal of setbacks creates the emotional toughness needed to sustain decades-long plans without quitting or panicking. So let me ask you, what would your financial future look like if you adopted this billionaire-level mindset? Could you maintain laser focus on your long-term goals even when things get tough? Because here's something you definitely want to know. There's one final critical element billionaires leverage to supercharge their mindset and accelerate their success even further. This final secret is so powerful, it could literally make the difference between average success and billionaire-level wealth. Curious what it is? Keep watching, because I'm about to reveal exactly how billionaires leverage this hidden element to magnify their results dramatically. That final critical element billionaires use to supercharge their mindset is called strategic leverage. Now, when I say leverage, I'm not just talking about financial leverage, borrowing money to invest. Billionaires leverage time, skills, knowledge, and even relationships in ways most people simply don't. But here's what's fascinating. How exactly does this strategic leverage work in real life? Think about someone like Warren Buffett. He famously spends hours each day just reading and learning. But he's not reading random news or social media feeds. He's strategically acquiring deep knowledge about specific companies, industries, and trends. This precise knowledge allows him to spot opportunities others completely miss, multiplying his results exponentially. But strategic leverage doesn't stop there. Billionaires also leverage the power of relationships and networks. Have you ever noticed how billionaires often collaborate with other highly successful people? It's no coincidence. They intentionally surround themselves with high achievers because they understand that one key relationship can accelerate their success far more than years of solo effort. Now, this brings up an intriguing question. How can you personally apply strategic leverage in your own life, even if you're not yet wealthy or connected? The answer is simpler than you think. You start by identifying your greatest strengths and then strategically positioning yourself to amplify their impact. Here's a quick example. Let's say you're great at communication. You might leverage this skill by creating content online, building a personal brand, or becoming a powerful public speaker. Over time, your ability to communicate clearly and persuasively multiplies your impact, attracts incredible opportunities, and opens doors that otherwise might remain closed. But there's another surprising element of strategic leverage that billionaires consistently master: delegation. Most people resist delegation because they're afraid of losing control or think they're the only ones who can do the task properly. Billionaires, on the other hand, understand a powerful secret. Delegating effectively frees their time to focus on high-impact tasks that dramatically accelerate their wealth building. Consider Richard Branson. He owns hundreds of companies but spends most of his time relaxing on his private island. How does he manage it? He delegates almost every routine task to capable teams he trusts deeply. By doing this, he leverages his time, multiplying his productivity and effectiveness. Here's something else incredibly powerful billionaires do to magnify their results. They leverage failure. Yes, I said failure. Unlike most people who see failure as a setback, billionaires treat failure as valuable feedback. But how exactly do billionaires turn their biggest failures into stepping stones for greater success? Take Elon Musk again. When SpaceX's early rockets repeatedly exploded, many saw it as catastrophic failure. Musk, however, viewed each failed launch as priceless data. He analyzed every detail, made adjustments, and eventually succeeded spectacularly. This powerful approach to failure, leveraging setbacks as valuable lessons, is what propels billionaires forward faster than everyone else. And this brings us to a critical personal challenge. How can you shift your mindset right now to leverage your own failures? Imagine how different your financial results could be if every setback taught you precisely how to improve and move forward faster. So, here's the crucial takeaway. Billionaire success isn't about luck or special talent. It's built on a unique mindset that combines long-term thinking, detailed visualization, resilience against failure, and strategic leverage. Each element builds upon the other, creating unstoppable momentum. If you start adopting these billionaire mindset secrets in your life today, your future could look dramatically different. Imagine waking up with clear purpose, easily overcoming setbacks, strategically leveraging your strengths, and consistently achieving your financial dreams. It's not only possible, it's exactly how billionaires operate every single day. Now, the real question is this: are you ready to shift your mindset and start building your own billionaire-level success? Because remember, wealth and success always begin within your mind first. Thanks for watching. Let's turn your mindset into your greatest asset.